Happy Monday, everybody. Andy and Steve from WagerTalk.com. We are doing our Road to Millions on July 3rd. Hope everyone had a fun and safe weekend. We've got some things to go to. It's not a jam-packed show, but we are going to go over quite a few things here. So, in a short period of time. Steve, what do we got for today?
So we'll be starting off with the weekend recap, looking at how we did over the course of the weekend. Moving on to bets for today and tomorrow. And then we'll look at a viewer question and wrap it up with our streak of the day play.
All right, let's get into it. Weekend recap was not that good of a weekend. So we obviously lost our UFC play. No, that was the big one. So we're thinking long and hard about what to do with some of these unit management things. But yeah, the UFC play, it was a terrible card, just across the board. A lot of upsets. A lot of people got wiped out. We had one bet, and it was a real clunker. So that hurt. Formula One. Mixed bag. We won quite a few bets, and but they were mostly small. So did good. Turned a profit. Was really happy with how we did on the Formula One race. I wish we would have bet a few more bets on some of the other ones because honestly, we left some money on the table with going with 1% on some of those plays when they should have been two, maybe one or two of them 3%. So golf was a exact break even. We had two 3% plays. We lost the one that was plus money. We won the other one. Now that one, Steve, was insane. Our guy who won, it was a head-to-head matchup. We had Ricky Fowler versus Colin Morikawa. They go to a playoff for the win. They're tied, going for the win. And
Wow.
Ricky Fowler sprays his drive into the stands. I mean, it was close on the first playoff hole. He hits an amazing shot, drains the birdie putt for the win. So yeah, our guy won, and the guy he beat finished second. So pretty crazy,
That's great.
pretty
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah, pretty crazy golf win. The loss was Lucas Aberg, top Scandinavian. He had a great Thursday and Friday, and then just had a terrible weekend. So we came up a little bit short on that one. Baseball wasn't a great weekend for baseball, was it?
No, we went 1-2 on the course of the weekend, lost a couple of units. Ketel Marte really letting us down yesterday, going 0 for 4. We'll talk more about that, but yeah, it wasn't our best weekend in the MLB. We've been running hot though. We'll look to pick it back up today.
Yeah, so for our Road to Millions, Thursday, Friday was really good, and then we gave units back on the weekend. So honestly, though, it is Wimbledon. This particular week of Road to Millions is all about Wimbledon. We have a ton of plays going today, and I'm sure we'll have more tomorrow and Wednesday. So we're gonna ride out Wimbledon and see where we end up. We got a few units to make up to get to our 3%. So we have a good Wimbledon day, though. We'll be in really, really good shape. So let's see. What do we have up for today? Well, our MLB play of the day is the only thing that we have up now. Nice play up on WagerTalk.com. We've got kind of our whole week mapped out for MLB. So it starts tonight. Looking forward to that. So I don't see a lot of player props for us this week, though, right?
Yeah, it might be a little bit of a down week for player props. We talked about how we have the All-Star break coming up next week at the beginning of next week, so that could affect the volume of what we do leading into things. We have talked about this before, how going into and coming out of All-Star breaks in all sports, NBA, MLB, you want to travel it kind of lightly. You want to make sure that you don't tread lightly, is what I'm saying. You don't really want to force anything going into those games because some of these players are going to rest. They might get pulled early. You have some different things occur around All-Star breaks that don't normally happen.
Yeah, so we'll monitor that, but for now, we really love the MLB play. So we're still up on MLB for the week, so we really can hope to continue that one, and we'll get it started on this Monday. So let's catch that MLB play, and then we talked about doing the viewer question. It was too long of a question to put down, so basically the gist was some confusion on what plays are we using for Road to Millions. Okay, every play that is on Wager Talk that we put up, those are the plays that we use for the Road to Millions. Anything that we talk about here is not part of an actual Road to Millions play unless we say so. Unless we say, hey, play this if you are doing the Road to Millions with us. Now, and there was a question about the streak of the day. I guess I wasn't clear enough. The streak of the day is something that does not make our card. It's it's a streak that we find interesting, that we thought, oh, this could be a play, but then we found something digging a little bit deeper that prevented it from being a play. The streak of the day is more of just kind of an exercise in really digging deep and finding a reason to not play things. That's why we end up low volume, is because we can poke holes in a lot of different plays. So the streak of the day is really us looking at something that jumped out until we looked into it a little bit further, found a reason to not play it, but we just thought it was kind of interesting and something to monitor. So the streak of the day is absolutely not an official play. Do not play the streak of the day. It's just a nice little talking point. Is there anything you want to add to that, or is that pretty much clear?
It's pretty much clear. I think that we're with the Road to Millions, we're trying to be transparent. That's the big thing here. So we, like the streak of the day, I think that we have mentioned it for sure that it was a play that didn't make our card, but just moving forward, just know that the plays on Wager Talk are the ones that count towards the Road to Millions.
Yeah. So hopefully that clears it up. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I really want to make sure we're answering all your guys' questions. If you have any questions or concerns about it, please put them in the comment section below. Give us a like, and let's get after it today. So let's start here with our streak of the day. Again, this is not a play. It's something that we looked at. We thought it was going to make our card, and then we just decided, no, it's probably not. So streak of the day, Marcus Semien. We've played him before, Steve. We got a little run out of his props before he started to go cold. We got out in front of that. So we walked away from a Marcus Semien streak, and he did go cold. Now he's hot again. So Marcus Semien, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We had circled this. Oh, Marcus Semien, maybe he's back to getting hot. But again, this did not make our card. Why not?
So the over on this one is -150 on DraftKings. The under is +110. So he's been heating up, like you said. He's went over this HRR total in 7 of his last 9 games. He's been doing great on the season on this prop, actually 71% cash rate on the over. Thing is that he's against Christian Javier today, and Javier has been getting lit up, so that's another check for the over. Javier in his last 2 starts, he's given up 10 earned runs across only 6.1 innings. The problem with this play here is that he has a bad track record against Javier. He's only 4 for 16 against him, a handful of strikeouts, only 1 extra base hit, which was a double. So that's the reason why this wouldn't make our card today. Lean towards the over, but like the one thing that goes against it is that bad track record against Javier.
Yeah. So again, it's a play we really liked. You dig a little deeper, and you go, oh, bad track record against the pitcher. Probably going to be enough to make it just to fall short of making our card. So interesting prop to keep our eye on. We are definitely going to keep an eye on Marcus Semien because he is, hot, but the pitching matchup we don't like because of the track record, but we're going to monitor it. If he gets a better pitching matchup this week, maybe we fire away on him. So streak of the day is Marcus Semien. Hits plus runs plus RBIs, not enough to make our card, but very, very close. So best thing to do, get our MLB play of the day. It's $9 Monday. Everything's $9 up on WagerTalk.com. Overall, we're really happy with baseball the last few weeks. Just a lot of really, really good work. June was an amazing month. So hopefully we get started off right in July, and we have a nice little run into All-Star weekend. So that'll do it for us here on Road to Millions. All the plays can be found on WagerTalk.com. Just going to be a lot of watching Wimbledon and monitoring Wimbledon today. So they're in a rain delay as we're recording this, but we'll keep an eye on it because that's going to be a source of a lot of units, hopefully, over the next couple of days. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a good Monday, and we'll see everyone tomorrow.
Good luck tonight.